So, future of Minecraft. Minecraft updates. And when we do updates in the past, we have rarely done any updates that have been really focused or special. We have a couple ones, but most of the time it has been like what we feel are worth working on at the moment. But some that I'm sure you remember are the Halloween update in 2010. That was when Notch was still working on the game on his own, and he added the Nether, and he wanted to make like a scary update. And after that, a year after that, actually, we were focusing on the adventure update, which was the preparation for the full release of Minecraft. That's when we added the end and the stronghold and more what some people would call role-playing game-like features. And now recently we have done the Pretty Scary update. And what we learned from this was it's much more fun, and it's actually better to focus on what you want to do with an update than just to pick random features. So our plan is to have more focused ones. And that doesn't mean that when we have a focused update, doesn't mean that we will only do such features, but it will be the main topic of an update. And as I'm sure that many of you who has been playing a long time know is that we have kind of slowed down how frequently we release updates. But our ambition is to have one major update out every 2 months. So that's about the pace we are having now. So I'm sure you're curious about what we have planned for 1.5, and it's currently called the Redstone update. So why the Redstone update? Oh, sorry. First I'm going to say it will probably not be before Christmas. We had that ambition at first, but since it's already almost December, it looks unlikely that we'll get it out in time. But we'll try our best to get it out in January. So, what does this mean? Yes, one problem that I'm sure you have heard of is that the pistons create very weird timing behaviors. So sometimes you can duplicate sand and even the dragon egg. And this is because in the code of the game, Redstone is updated from different points of the game logic. So we want to get rid of that. So we want to make Redstone logic more predictable and consistent. It will also fix the north-south, west-east bugs. And timings will probably change for some of your contraptions. And the next one, block update designs will be affected, but not fully removed yet. And what I mean with that is that the block update update detector designs are based on a very glitchy behavior that is not actually supported. I mean, it's not really a feature of the game, so we may actually accidentally remove it when we try to fix everything. So we don't want to rely on you to build something that is based on a what we call like a non-feature. Because if we want a block update detector feature, it should be something that you actually actively design to be in your contraption. But we'll see how that will work out. Another thing that we want to look into is making Redstone more analog. So Redstone signal strength will matter, which will give us the opportunity to add a capacitor block. And what this will do is that it will work similar to a repeater, one input, one output, but it will only give the output if a certain threshold is met. So, for instance, if you put a capacitor far away from the signal source, it will not repeat the signal. And this will be configurable like the repeater. You will set what kind of level you want it to react on. And what this allows us to do is to make pressure plates with output signal strength depending on how much pressure you put on it. And we want to use this for detecting how full a minecart is, for instance. So we can have like a detector rail which gives stronger and stronger output when you are filling the minecart. And then if you have like a capacitor block besides it, you can make it like forward the signal when the minecart is half full, for instance.
Or half empty.
Or half empty, depending on how your mood is for the day. Yes, and we want to improve minecarts because minecarts are really not used. Actually, minecarts could be used in a much better way. Maybe you want to add something?
Okay, I'm sure a lot of you here have played mods that add pipes into the game for transporting items around. We looked at this system and we realized that we already have something in vanilla which could be used for something so much better than this, which are minecarts. We already have this transportation system which can carry a huge amount of items from one place to another and be used for so much more other things at the same time. And so we're going to come back to minecarts and have ways of transporting items from one place to another and just see how many different ways that we can improve upon this. Because right now, how many of people watching this have ever used a storage minecart? Like, ever? Okay, I should probably see like 3 hands.
Yeah. Yes, so what this means is that we will, as we can go back to the slides, we want to have ways to fill and empty minecarts, including rail track that will unload free riders. Like if a pig gets into your minecart, you can have like a section that will throw it off, so you've got to empty that minecart out, and other stuff. We actually haven't designed everything yet.
One idea that we had as well for transporting minecarts over long distances, which people keep asking us over and over, linking minecarts together and actually putting furnace minecart for use, for example. So you could have, for example, a long track. You'd have lots of these tracks along the way which empty the passenger if it's not something you want. And then you can have like a furnace minecart pulling along a chest, for example.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as I said, we always add a lot of other fun stuff while we just add it. So possibly a daylight detector, maybe fireworks for New Year's Eve. I know there are already mods that do this really well, but definitely vanilla.
All of this stuff and fireworks? That gets the most applaud? Okay, I see how it is.
All right, and then this is sad news. We don't have any mobs planned for this update, but we have a tendency to add mobs anyway, but we don't have any planned, so no promises. And I think that's it, yeah.